Hello. How are you? Welcome to Bma's Crafty Corner. I am Bma, better known as Els. And today, Harry left us a gift. He leaves these for me all over the house. Oh, I dropped that one. Whiskers. He leaves them everywhere. Okay, let me get this stuff out of the way. I was creating, designing stuff, you know? So, how's everybody doing? I missed you guys. I was gone for 2 whole days. Like the world could have ended and I wouldn't have known. I'll be honest, I wouldn't have. Okay, what are we doing? We are working on a steampunk journal. This is an album journal. So it starts off with basically a photo album. This one is from Heartfelt Creations, but I usually build these, but I had this one and it was the right color, so we used it. And inside there are these pages that we call fins, and there's 5 of them in this one. I make them sometimes with 3, sometimes with 4, sometimes with 6. I made one with 7 one time. That was a big one. It had like a 4.5 inch spine on it. But we went through and we get out of there. We decorate all of the fins, and these aren't done. And we add some flips and things and, you know, stuff. And these also come from Heartfelt Creations, the flips. These are all from Heartfelt Creations. And so we add all of those in. And then in between them is where we put our signature pieces. So this is signature A, and we are working on this one right now. So let's get it out. Ooh, I gotta write myself a note because I always forget things. Here we go. Helps if you put the pen ink out. Pack Etsy order. Lazy butt. Yeah, I called myself a noob. It's okay. All right, so this is the piece that we are working on. Let's update what I've been doing. What have I been doing? I have been working, okay? I have 1, 2, 3 new videos. I'm in the process of editing. I think I'm done with these 2. I have to get them posted and post editing and all that. And then this one I still have to get edited and get it uploaded and all of that stuff. And then I'm working on another video, trying to come up with just the way to work it out. I'm also working on the quarterly project, which this is the prototype for. It's actually going to be with file folders, so it's going to be much bigger. But this is kind of the base, you know, my prototype, so I can see how it works. It goes this way. But so this is the next quarterly project. What else? Anything else? I think that's it. So we're going to work on this. I have some scraps from other projects sitting up here that I haven't put in my scrap bins yet. But we have paper, and we have miscellaneous goodies. Paper scraps. See, that's where these go. Scraps have to go in the scrap bin, because this is the bin we're using for these. What is the... Harry was up here. I can tell because there's all kinds of stuff pulled out everywhere. And then, of course, we have all of our stuff that's going in our journal. And we have paper. More paper. Because you never have enough paper, you know? You never know when one little piece is going to be the piece that you need. So let's put this over here. Okay, so more paper. Not good. What else? We have some more bits of ephemera we haven't cut out yet. And we have some some stuff. So let's see where we're at. Where are we at in this thing? Okay. We are really doing a lot of these bigger tabs right now. I don't know. I'm into it. I've got another project coming out that's another type of bigger tab. You guys are going to love it. God, I filmed that video a long time ago, and I want to use it in this journal, but I haven't put it on the schedule. Or it is on the schedule. I don't know. We did a little flip out. We're using this as a tab. We have a pocket with a paperclip pocket on it. Put more stuff in here. We still have to finish these up. They're not done. We have this one, and this is where we're at. Okay, I found it. This is where we are. All right, so we need to do some decorating here. Basically, I want to kind of get rid of this part, so we're going to put some washi tape up there. This one. Someone said to me, it doesn't matter what washi tape you put on it, as long as it's, the right color. But I don't know. I think that it is important. Okay. So we're going to put some washi tape up here. I'm just going to put a line of glue, and we'll work with it. If my glue works, I never know if it's going to work or not. Glue, please work, glue. Not going to work. Okay. We'll poke you with the pin. I think you're just a sadomasochist. You just like to be poked. Okay. Glue. Maybe some glue. I don't know. No glue. We'll poke it some more. Okay, we got glue. Oh, there we go, glue. Glue! Yay, we have glue. Okay. Now, put some washi tape on here. It's crooked. Hold on. Get it straight. There we go. Okay. Now, where's those icky stickies? Cut this part off. Go. Cut this part off. Pick that up so we can actually cut it. There we go. Okay, we got it clean. All right. Washi tape. Yes. Okay. Now, I just want to do a little thing on here. I don't want to do a big thing. Just a little thing. So let's open this up. Let's see if we have any little things. Sure, why not? We'll do this one. Okay. Already inked, because I inked everything before I put it together. Because I made it specific for this journal. Normally I wouldn't do that, but Okay. Now we're going to put this up here. I like it. Okay, right like that. There we go. Now, that's done. Maybe a little washi tape on the bottom and we're good. Hello, my lurker. Okay, what am I going to do? Am I going to put washi tape at the bottom? I don't know. I never know. I just, we do stuff. Maybe we'll just put a little thing down here. Yeah, we'll just put a little thing down there. One of these. Why not, right? Here, let's pick one. At random. Oh, okay, this one. Ink. So, what a week, guys. So, you guys know we go grocery shopping on Monday. That's one of the reasons why I don't go live. Sunday's Hubbard's day off. I work Sunday morning. And then he does house chores, which is to say that he takes care of the fish tanks, and because that's his hobby, is those fish tanks. It's keeping Mario alive. That's kind of basically his hobby. We're going to put it over here, right there. Okay. Hi, Christine. Should I say bring the good juice? Oh. Get that good stuff, honey. Hi, Francis. I'm telling you, old age. Our whole lives, they tell us we can't do drugs, and then in old age, they just throw it at us, Ugh. Okay. Now we're going to do this page. What are we going to do over here? I don't know, but we're doing it. And so I'm going to, these are frames. I got all kinds of them. I'm not exactly sure why, but yeah, I got a whole bunch of them. So they came with something else. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm cutting them apart and using them for things, So I'm going to make some corners out of these to put on this page. I don't know why, but it's a nice writing page, and I don't want to overcover it, I should get out the little doggers, but I'm too lazy for that crap. I think this is a sticker. We're going to find out. It is. Okay. I need a trash can on both sides of me, I'm telling you. So, yeah, he does his fish tanks and stuff on Sunday, and then on Monday we go grocery shopping, take Buggy home, and we go grocery shopping. And so this week we went to the grocery store, and they didn't have shit. They didn't have shit. We literally were at the grocery. What the hell did I do with the rest of that frame? Did I not pull out a second piece? Oh, crap-o. Let's see if I have another piece in here. Otherwise, I have to cut another one up. Ah, here we go. Small pieces. They didn't have shit. Like, what the heck? And it's been like 3 weeks now. I have been just trying to get kielbasa. Sometimes you just want stuff. And I just wanted some kielbasa. And so I was trying to get some kielbasa. I wanted to make kielbasa and eggs. Because I like kielbasa and eggs. Yes, I do have one of those printers that I pay a monthly fee for. It's just my regular one. I do not have my Eco Tank on that setup. And the reason for that is that I can buy the ink cheaper from one of those re-inker places at like a third of the cost. And that voids my warranty. So I don't want them looking at my damn machine. So, but I haven't gone through the HP ink yet on this one. It prints a lot of pages before I go through it. But yes, I do like, I like the convenience of the ink shipments. I don't like them telling me how much I can print. But the big eco printer, that one I just buy my own ink for. I love that printer. Now that we've got it fixed, because that's the one that wasn't working properly, and it was making weird colored prints. But they sent me a new one to replace it. And yes, I now love it. Because it takes big old bottles of ink, And so I don't have to worry about running out of ink in that. But yes, if you're going to be doing a reasonably large amount of printing, the Eco Tank is definitely the way to go. Yes, they do. They charge you for the ink. You get the machine, and then they charge you. And here's the thing: whether they send you ink or not, they charge you. I think the minimum plan is like $6.99 a month. But they monitor your machine, and when your ink levels get to a certain point, they ship you another cartridge. So yes, you're paying probably full price for it, but you never run out of ink. And if you do, for whatever reason, they automatically will overnight you ink if you run out of ink. Why is it not printing? Does it hate you? Michelle's printer hates her. They literally are having arguments and fights. I don't know if I wanted to say lost and found. Yeah, I guess. I'm running out of words. I have another set of these labels. I just have to print it. And I'm lazy, so I haven't printed it. Hey, Marie. Personally, I think the Eco Tank is only really worth it for somebody who does a lot of printing. My printer is the family printer. It is forever going off and like random stuff prints on it. And I'm like, what the hell? And then my kid will call and go, oh, is it okay if I print something? Well, I think you just did. And they're like, oh, yeah. Well, you got to use it, girl. Well, you better get your mojo back, sweetie. I know, it needs something. Let's see if we can find something. We need something. It needs something. It's naked. Ooh. Yeah, this guy. This guy. There we go. Well, see, there you go. Epson for $20 a month unlimited. That's better. You have to kind of look at what your printing is. You know, if you are using the printer on a semi-regular basis, is it worth the $6.99 a month for you, even if you don't use it that month? Now, I will give you this. For the $6.99 for HP's plan, the pages roll over. So if you get, I think it's $6.99, I think you get 100 pages a month. If you only use 20 pages, the other 80 pages roll over to the next month, so that if you decide you're going to do a big project, you have what you need to do that. All right. Let's see. What do we have in here? I don't like to repeat stuff too much, so I'm kind of looking to see, you know. thinking about a belly band, and I don't know if I already have one in here, so we're just going to kind of peek and see. It's probably not a good place to put that. Okay. Belly band, belly band, belly band, belly band. No belly band. All right, we're going to put a belly band in. Belly band. We're going to add us a belly band. Bye, honey. Miss you. Hopefully, I'm going to see you soon. Don't ask about that. All right, so belly band. Which now means we need to make a journaling card. Why? Because we need to put it in here. So, should we do like one big one or a couple of little ones? Let's do a couple of little ones. Let's see what we got. Let's see what we've got. What should we have? What? I don't know. Pretty sure this is like all ephemera. I divided all this stuff up. Maybe a big tag. No, I don't want to do a big tag. That's a pocket. All right, let's do a big journaling card. We can just use one of these. Do we have? We do not. I have those two. Oh, we do. Okay, we do have a big piece. We could do this. I don't want to do that. I want to do it on. I want you to grab a piece of parchment paper. Ugh. Well, let's open this box and see what's in here. It says parchment, but I don't know if it's cardstock or paper. Ugh. Craft knife. Ooh, cardstock. Okay. Ooh, 65 pound. Okay. Cardstock. We got this out, so we'll keep this out too. I got paper and I got cardstock. So, cardstock. Okay. So now, let's measure this puppy. This is 5 3/4, so 6 1/4 by 4 1/2. 6 1/4 by 4 1/2. All right, you're out of the way now. Move you. Don't move you too far. You'll end up in the cream cheese. Six 1/4 by 4 1/2. 4 1/2. We said 6 1/4. Where's our image? What did we do with it? Here it is. Let's cut this out. I don't know. I'm going to do it. We're going to do it. Why not? Okay. But I'm going to chamfer the corners because I can. Why is it every time you do something like this with a corner rounder, it goes right down your bra? What's the deal? That's piece number 2. At the end of the day, they're just there. Hold on. Ugh. Okay, I got all those. All right, now we're going to ink. Hey, Gypsy girl. So, Marie, what are you making with your new die cutting machine? Tell us, because we're nosy and we got to know. Okay, so I'm nosy. But I'm sure Gypsy and Christine would like to hear. Christine, you on the good stuff yet? They bring you the juice, baby. On its way. Okay, big blue bottle. Why? Because we're going to do a big piece. This won't work either. You know that, right? Oh my God, it worked. I haven't used this in like a week and it's working. Maybe that's it. Maybe I just need to give them a break. Less gluey. All right, we're going to put this down. 1/4 inch all the way around. How good did we do? I don't know. Where's the ruler? I think it's right. 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch. 1/4 inch. Damn, I'm good. Okay. Come on, Marie, start talking. All right. That is signature A, not done. We still got to do the back page. I prepared for this. I made a pocket. See, blue and blue matched. Hi, Maury. Is my baby there? Hi, friend. Yeah. Okay. So now we have a pocket here. Right. Now, this is part and parcel. It is what is left. I cut the whole thing down. See, like this, and I cut it down. So it's not a cover anymore. So we can make tags out of it. Look at the back. It's cute, right? Okay. So we can do tags out of those. Or I could just do a book page tag. Kind of like the idea of the book page tag. Let's ink this puppy up. I'm all out of these. This is my last one, I think. So that's what we're doing with Craft With Me this week. This one is great because look, it's got practically white on both sides. Love it. Okay. Watching Tom and Jerry. I love Tom and Jerry. All right, we need a thing for this. I think we have one cut. I think I saw one in the box. Let's look. Yes, we do. I cut out a few of them, so you know. All right. So now we're going to put this on because I think that is the type, that we want on there because of the, it's the steampunk thing. Right there. Get a little glue on the point, would you? Get on point. Okay. More better. Find the middle. Middle-ish. Middle-ish. Poke the hole. We get to the hole punch. We make it the hole. Hole. It's holy now. Oh. Okay. See, I don't know. I don't know what the heck goes on with YouTube sometimes. This needs much more. Okay, there. Now we need to decorate this. Okay. So let's put a person on it. Why? Because we can. Oh, him. He just, wow. This guy. Okay, I got it. This guy. All right, get that guy. And we need a thing. That thing. Okay. We got a guy and we got a thing. Then we need a word. Word is the word. Okay. We need a bird. We're going to do this one. I could totally cut that crooked. I don't care. We'll fix it. It's still a little crooked, but that's okay. I like it. I have re-inked this pad like 3 times already in this journal. All right, here we go. So I went digging because, I talked about possibly, getting rid of, like, whenever I do a project, I always hold on to what's left, I don't know why. Probably because I printed it. And I'm like, son of a. But I always hold on to it. And I have like tons of it now. And now we have to figure out how these 3 things are going to go on this piece. Do we have a plan? Not really. Are we going to just wing it? You betcha. There's that piece that I was looking for. Okay, fine. Get back in there. All right. Fuck it. Oh, excuse me. Screw it. We're doing it that way. I don't care. Pretty sure this is a sticker because it's glossy on the back. Don't let friend listen to this live recording. Right? Because I just dropped an F-bomb and an S-bomb and okay. I cannot get this apart. Let me get a pokey tool. I'll try it in the middle. See, I know that's a sticker because I can see that it is glossy. does not want to come apart. Aha! See, I win. It loses. I win. Just getting to the end. There we go. Aha! See that? I smarter than you. I was on the struggle bus there for a minute, but you know. I need a trash can on the other side because my trash can is on the right and I'm right-handed. So which means I usually have my glue already in my right hand. I'm going to have to move my trash can or get another one. I used to have a little one that I just put on the desk, you know, to put scraps in. But then I found out that that was just valuable real estate and I needed it for other things. I love him. He is awesome. Okay. We're going to add a little washi tape. We need a little bit of washi tape. So, washi tape. I love when people do this and then like you try to figure out what book it is based on the writing. You don't have to figure it out with mine. This is I think it's called Omens. It's the sequel to that Tom Hanks movie. You know what I'm talking about. Yay, she got the good juice. I love when they bring the good stuff. Many years ago, my gallbladder went to shit. You know, it died. And it took them like 6 months to figure it out. And by then, boy, was I sick. But it finally took its last crap the day after I married my ex-husband. And they took me to the hospital and it was a crap show. And because we had just gotten married, the nurses, bless their hearts, they put a honeymoon suite sign on my hospital room. They wheeled in one of those chairs that turns into a bed. And they told everybody they had to knock before they came into the room. And the nurses were very adamant about it. Like they would chase the doctors if they didn't knock before they came in. And they would come in and they would hit me with that the Darvocet. And I'd be like, oh, I hate the world. Oh, it's a lovely place. Ah! Wow. I feel for you, babe. I just got over that kidney infection. Holy crap. I hate those things. All right. All right. We're putting that in. Does it need something at the top? Probably. What are we going to put up there? I don't know. All right. I need something small-ish. Smallish. That'll work because it comes down. So that'll work. Glue. Now this particular one was made from a make-ahead where I just did the back cluster piece. And then we went ahead and added the little pieces here that made it. This piece back here is the cluster. These two were added to make it more specific to this journal. All right, now we have finished signature A. Yay, we're done with one. Only 2 to go. B. Let's put the pin back in the glue and let's take a look at the papers that we have in section B. We have some coffee dyed linen. We have a tea dyed card that is, I don't know if you guys can see that. Yeah, you can. This has got lace dyeing on it. We have some beet dyed paper. We have some more coffee dye. This is rainproof paper. Kind of cute. What is that? Is that pencil? I don't know. Let's see if we can erase it. Looks like pencil to me. Yeah, we can erase it. Okay. It's pencil. Then we have some natural paper, some dyed paper. That's our center. And so then it goes back the other way. Going the other way. Okay. So how many pages in here? We have 1, 2, 3, 4. Come here. 4, 5, 6, 7. So it's going to be 28 pages, but we have 7 sheets to decorate. And he has that medical license, you know, so he can prescribe the good stuff. Not a bad person to hang out with. Okay. Hold on, baby. I got you. There you go. Gigi is patiently waiting for her apple. All right, so let's take a look. This is going to be where A is, and this is going to be where B is. So let's take a look. What do we want to do? To kind of draw that in. Mm-hmm. 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 I like it. All right, we're gonna put this on here. All right, we have a starting point. Yes, okay, all 8. Okay, we're putting it here. This has got to come out. Oh, or glue it down, one or the other. We're going to glue it down. There, okay. This piece right here is, I put this through those icky Tim Holtz file, embossing folders. And it was either it doesn't do anything or it's so damn deep, it's redunculous. And it cut, this is cardstock and it cut right through it. All right, so we have that. And I think, you know what? We're leaving it. I'm going to put a corner piece on this and be done. You know? Not even a corner, just a little bit, you know? Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Okay. Why? Because we can. Because nobody said no. Nobody ever tells me no. except Alex. My daughter tells me no. And other people keep her on speed dial so she can tell me no. Now the fish tries to tell me no. Hubbard does. He tries. But the truth is he just, no, he can't. He just can't tell me no. He just like, no. Tell her no. No. He can say no to everybody else, but he can't say no to me. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Doo-doo-doo-doo. Doo-doo. Okay, so we're going to put that down there just for giggles. Nothing else on this page. Should we put a tab on it? Let's tab it. Okay, that's already inked. No, well, let's ink it for good measure. Yeah, see, not inked. Okay. All right, so we're going to put this on here, about there. I like it. Flip it over. Let's do the other side. Okay, so now we have a tab on there. All right, now it's tabbed and it's ready to go. And we flip the page. All right, here we go. So now we have to deal with the tab in the top because we already put that on there. I bet you are exhausted, babe. God's no, I would be. I'd be like, I'm done. Done. Let's put the pocket. I don't want this. This is stupid. Let's get rid of it. I know you created this pocket for a reason, but it's not the way I want it to be. So I will change it to what I want. Why? Because it's my book. Let's fold this in. We're going to ink here. Fold this in. We'll ink here. Can I tape this down? Absolutely. Oh my God. So, I've complained, not really complained, but I've told you guys about it. There's a big channel out there that does everything, seriously does a lot of what I do as far as stuff. I actually caught her in a video the other day trying to do the whole hills into valleys, valleys into hills, and not knowing how to say it. Or how to do it. But she literally tried to say it exactly like I do. I was like, oh my God, I knew your ass was doing my shtick. Marie, you still with me, babe? You still haven't told me what you're doing with those things. Come on. Share. I have to live vicariously. So now we have to put a journal card in here. Again with the journal card. Yeah, it's going to be him. Why? Because he's here. I don't know. By the way, this is from Girl One Art. We found out who it's from. So go over and get it from her on Etsy. And if you get it from Etsy, you actually get more stuff. Don't buy it off of Temu. I got it off of Temu, didn't realize it was her stuff. Took me forever to find it, but I did find it eventually. And so I also bought the kit from her. And you get so much more in her kit. Plus, you get the ability to, alter the sizes and stuff like that. Your gate guarding? Oh! Stop the Genuvia. And you have to pick up Victoza. Did they give you a good reason? I hate when they just tell me stuff and don't give me a good reason. I need a good reason. Oh, we all know where that's going. Right into the scrap bin. Your A1C is still too high. Girlie, we need to talk. Well, I hope he's okay. 22 inches of snow. Holy crap. We had this conversation, Hubber and I, because we're planning on retiring to like Oklahoma or Kansas because our son is in our youngest son, my baby, the big brain boy. He's in Kansas, which is only about an hour and 45 minutes the way I drive, probably an hour and 15 minutes from Oklahoma City to Kansas, where he lives in Wichita. So we have been looking at homes in and around Wichita, and I kind of want to be like within an hour, like I could drive there in an hour. I don't want to be like right on top of him. He's got his own life. But my oldest one, Alex, she also wants to move to Oklahoma. So it makes sense for us to move to that area. She's moving in about 4 years. And so now Hubber and I are trying to find a place between Oklahoma City and Wichita, like in that zone, so that we're like an equal distance or give or take from one to the other. A little closer to Oklahoma City because that's where our grandkids will be. Big brain boy doesn't want to have any kids, and his girlfriend can't. So he's probably not going to have children. So we're not going to have that issue of grandchildren on that end. So we're like, okay. And I said to him, I'm going to let you know right now, it falls below 55 degrees. 55 degrees. I am not leaving the house. I'm not walking out the door. If there's a fireplace, I will live in front of it. If not, space heaters, 2 of them, front and back. I'm not leaving the house under 55 degrees. I don't care. That son of a can burn down around me. I am not going anywhere. One, I lived in Alaska. I've driven in enough snow to fix that issue forever. Just saying. 2, my bones hurt when it's cold. 3, I'm just a big wimp. Yeah, just a giant wimp. And 4, I just don't wanna. So we can go with 5 kids. The kids can come see us. I am not going to see them. I don't like that. that. It needs to be the same size or it's not going to work. And it's too small to put a pocket on it. That kind of pocket. I don't want to use this part because I don't like that, but this part we can use. Okay. Yes. Now this is you guys can hear that? It's glossy. So I'm just going to use a craft file. To kind of take that glossy off so I can put glue on it and it will stick. You know? I want to give it a chance at gluing and staying. 50-mile-an-hour winds. Hey, that's normal here. You have not been in a windstorm till you've been to Vegas. We get gusts up to 75 miles an hour. Just for the hell of it. All the time. All right. So now we're going to pocket. Now we can put a little journal card in it. Do we have a little journal card? I don't know. Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What do we got? No. Oh, maybe. There. Need something. Not a lot of something, just a little something. Let's put some ink on this. Well, damn, Marie. It's just falling apart around you right now, girl. Get it together. But I missed you guys. 2 whole days. I was having withdrawal. Okay. I'm not going to finish this bagel, so let me give it to Doogie. Bagel for you. Bagel for you. I know, you just like to lick the cream cheese off. And an apple each. Got it? Okay. Yeah, one by chair. You have a question? Shoot. Hit me with it. Go, 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 go. Doggies. Am I a lunatic? Not certified, but yes. Oh, the eternal question. The true question is, what is the difference between ephemera and embellishments? A cluster is an embellishment. Ephemera are the pockets. They are the journal cards. They are tabs. Embellishments are the things that you add to make it prettier. So all the basic stuff, that's ephemera. This is an embellishment. I know. Ephemera, embellishment. Ephemera, an embellishment. Embellishments are simply to embellish, and ephemera are the things that you need, like pockets and tabs and journal cards. We had a big, long debate on this a while ago, and we figured it out. I thought this was a pencil mark, but it's not. It is just, I don't know, imperfection in the paper. Now, do we really want to cover this prettiness up? Not really. Let's find something small. What do we have that's small? Small. I need something small. Oh. Not schmull enough. Something schmuller. I don't make small, apparently. I make huge. Wait a minute. Maybe this could be small enough. Let's fix it. It's got a little bit of a lift going on here. Yes, that is the great debate. The difference between an embellishment and ephemera. So yeah, so ephemera is like the basic pieces that you need to make a journal, pockets and tags and that kind of thing. And then embellishments are all of the extra stuff like stickers and clusters and, you know. Now, not to be confused with, sometimes it's about look. Hold on, let me show you. So this is a big tab. Is that ephemera or is that an embellishment? Well, because it's all decorated, it's an embellishment. The tab itself is ephemera, but once you put everything on it, it now becomes an embellishment. You've embellished the ephemera. So it's kind of an iffy place. But that's kind of the thing. So this card is ephemera. Now, if I added stickers and a word and washi tape and everything, now I have embellished the ephemera. We figured all that out one day. But it is a damn good question. Sorry, I'm eating the bagel. I didn't mean to eat the bagel. It was in front of me. And I have a fat face. What can I say? All right, let's put a page topper on. We're going to do one with the outside paper clip. We haven't done anything to the back of this one yet, so we'll have to do that. But I just like the fact that you can move it anywhere you want, you know? Little washi tape, and this one's done. He does not have to be patient. Patience is not his strong suit. Oh, glue. I don't know why I'm not using stick glue today. I just didn't want to. And that's my signature. I'm kidding. Okay, here we go. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Okay, now I've put a page topper on here. I should probably decorate and do something on the back of the page topper. So let's see if we got anything that will work. It needs to be something small. Not too much. But not so tiny. That it disappears. Let's see. Oh, okay. Do this. I don't know. We're going to find out. Let's do some stuff. Let's see. What do we got? Well, we've got her. We could put her on there. That's too big. Okay. In other words, the drugs have kicked in and she's going 9-9 now. All right. Love you, honey. Be careful. Please be careful. Quit hurting yourself, damn it. Where is that page? Looking for a half-page cardstock here. There it is. Okay, got it. All right, what are we doing? Let's do this guy. I have a whole sheet of these. Let's use them. Let's put some ink. Now we did put this on the other side. We have it lifted, so we're not going to lift it on this side. No. We're gonna flat it. Okay, but it needs something. It needs something. It still needs something. Maybe a gear. I don't know. Maybe a piece of trim. Let's see. I did chuck a piece of lace in here and there. That is like what I was using in another section. So maybe we'll use a piece of that. Or, what's on the other side? We could use more of those gears. Oh, we have this too. This might work. Hold on. All right, let's take a piece of this. Let's ink it and see. All right, so today is Wednesday. All right, so I'm going to glue this. To the back of this, like that. And then I'm going to glue this onto here, but it's going to go under that clip. So I'm going to pull the clip up a little bit. There we go. Okay. Put this puppy over here. Just like that. Just like that. Making sure I don't hold it down to the paper because if there's any glue, it's going to stick. I don't want that. Put the clip back on. Okay. There we go. We have a little bit of something on the top of there. So it, doesn't look lonely. I'm so lonely. Oh, so lonely. All right. Washi tape. Or a guy. Let's put a guy on here. Or a pocket watch, something. Something gentlemanly. That's some creepy kid. That's an alarm clock. We don't want an alarm clock. We want a pocket watch. Pocket watch, pocket watch, pocket watch. I need a pocket watch. Or at least a clock. Okay, I think we're going to do this. Lizzie. Let's see. That's the top of the clock. Again with this? Come on. Come off of there. Thank you. Okay. All right, so we put this here. That's the top of the clock. Put it up there. And then this little guy, I don't know what it is, but we're putting it on here. Why? Just because I found it. I pulled it out. It was in my hand. So now it's going on. Do I know what it is? No. We better check to see if it's a sticker. It is. You don't ever want to put glue on the back of a sticker. So if it is a sticker, make sure that you take the paper off. Because if you put glue on the paper before you remove it, it will peel off. And then you'll be like, what the hell happened? All right. I think it still needs a guy or a girl, but it needs something. Okay. We're putting him there, right? Okay. Let's ink him. I think we've used this guy in another part of the book too, but what the hell? Them little people over in China, you know what? They're quick. I put it in order and I don't even get 4 hours before they're like, we've shipped it. So I can't just add stuff to my order, Although I have to say this. They had one order that I put in that apparently they oversold something. And so they didn't have it available. And they credited me $5 plus returned the amount for the item. So, and it was like a $6 item. So I got like $12, almost $12 back. Okay. Good, but not too expensive. I'm going to be honest. I have probably 200 ink pens. Easily. And quite honestly, the only ones that I really use are the browns, blacks, grays. Occasionally, I'll pull out a color for stuff. Like the pink journal, we use pink. But, that's a rarity. So there's a couple of theories on this. One, when you get into these distress ones, there's distress ink and distress oxide. Always get the ink. Don't get the oxide. The oxide is more for people that are, okay, there's really no purpose for it. I've played with both of them. They both react exactly the same. The oxide really doesn't do anything other than kind of get chalky when it dries, and it doesn't dry as effectively as the ink. The benefit to these is that re-inkers are readily available. And the pad is like $7. The re-inker is like $7 to $8. But you get 3 to 4 full refills on this ink pad from the re-inker. That's one benefit. If you're just looking for basic color, I think they're like $4.99. You can get, let me show you. These, which is also from Ranger. These are Ranger products. This is a Ranger product. They're almost the exact same colors. This is Bluebird, and Bluebird is almost exactly the same as Tumbled China. Same freaking color. This ink pad is bigger. It closes better, and it seals better. There are not re-inkers for these. That's the problem. No re-inker. Re-inker. That's kind of the dividing point. But for me, browns, some brown, do not get vintage photo. Please do not get caught up in that crap. Vintage photo turns orange. And there are people out there that go, oh my God, I love my vintage photo. I cannot live without my vintage photo. I just absolutely have to have it. And that's great, but I've never seen an orange vintage photo in my life. It turns orange like old tape turns orange. Okay? Just a brown. A brown of any color that you can use is going to be better than these distressed ones, because the distressed ones discolor. So I would get a basic brown, probably the Ranger brown. I think it's called Coffee is their brown in the regular Ranger archive. Some kind of like a gray color, like a slightly lighter black. I like this Scorched Timber, which is like a lighter brownish black color. And I like Soot, which is a softer blendable black. But other than that, there really isn't any call for other colors unless you absolutely positively have to use it. And I'll be honest with you, when I have used it, it is very, very rare that I use color. And I would say if you're going to do that, then buy them as you go so that you can get the color that matches your project and not hope and pray that you have a color that will match. I've had 15 people say to me, you need to do that video, where you recommend the products. And I always go, no, maybe I should. But I don't like certain things. And I'm vocal about it. Okay, I must have. Oh, file folder. Yep, we're going right there. We're going to put this one on there. I like this one. It's very pretty. It's pretty. Okay, let's get rid of this. I got a glue booger at the end. I hate the glue boogers. Got me some glue mochas. Get the mochas out of there. Okay, that was totally screwed up. Hold on. I got to get the thing. I don't want that there. Oh, come on, before it dries. Totally. There we go. Okay. I want it to be a tab, so I don't want the glue way out there. I just want the glue to be right here. Num num dum dum. Okay, right there. That's better. Okay. I need.
Come here, not goofy. No.
He's gonna leave her in here, and in 5 seconds, she's gonna start howling up a fit. You left me. All right, and I'm gonna put this one here with a strip. I'm gonna put a strip on it. Let's see. Donkey Shane. It's a donkey and his name is Shane. Let's cut this down now. Screw it, tear it. Okay, we're tearing it. We're doing it. Oh, honey. I'm the queen of the wands. And then I get stuff and I go, why did I get this? I have fixed my Temu addiction. Yeah, I only allow myself $20 a month on Temu. Which is basically one Temu order. And I don't do anything that's local at all. Because I have found that even though a lot of their stuff is, sent from local shippers, first off, you got to pay like $2.99 a pop for those to get them delivered. And it doesn't matter if they all come from the same shipper. They charge you $2.99 per package, per item, not per package, because they put them in the same freaking package. But I find that in general, they are cheaper if you do them from the regular overseas. Now, I am going to be going to Phoenix for my ribbon, my lace and trim run this year. Do it every other year. And as always, I will film the store because it's redonkulous. Take you guys with me. If you get a chance, go back and watch. There's an older video of me down there. And I got to tell you, it's crazy. It's cray-cray. It's about a grocery store size building. And it's just filled with lace and trim. Anybody who tells you that they only sell lace made in America is full of crap, because lace is not made in America anymore. It hasn't been for probably 100 years. It's all manufactured outside of the country. And I go to this one little shop where you can actually buy sheets of appliques, like on the fabric still. They haven't been cut out. No, I do not order my ink pads from Temu. I order my ink pads from Amazon. When I order them, because usually I just find them. I have to be honest. I get a lot of these distress ink pads, either I buy them from reselling, from somebody who resells them. I have, you guys all know Jennifer. She's my spotter here in Vegas. She goes out and she finds like somebody who's selling a bulk of stuff that they just want to get rid of it. And sometimes she gets for herself, and sometimes she'll call me up and go, hey, I know somebody who's got this really big pile of stuff. I can't do it. Are you interested? And it's not the kind of stuff she would use anyway. And so, which case I will go out and I will look at their stuff and go, yeah, I can do this, and make them a cash offer. And sometimes I get pads, ink pads that way. Sometimes I get refills, re-inkers that way. People like they've used up their pad and they got rid of it, and they just have the re-inker, and they figured nobody would want the pad. So I have a lot of re-inkers that I buy. And usually you'll see these pads. I put them in sale for you guys. I don't sell them really in the shop because I sell them out to you guys. And when I do sell them to you, I tell you up front, I re-ink that sucker before it comes to you, unless I tell you otherwise. So if I was to send somebody vintage photo because I had a vintage photo, I would re-ink it vintage photo. Even though I don't like vintage photo, I do keep the re-inker. Let's see what's next. This little page over here. What a cutie this is. All right. Let's do. I just think this is hysterical because this is waterproof paper. I'm going to use this little umbrella, this little steampunk umbrella stamp, because I think that's too funny. And I'm going to see if I can actually cut this with the stamp scissors. Give it that edge. Oh, we're trying. I'm very trying. I've been told that. All right, let's eat this. All right. Oh, yeah, here, we'll do that one. That's a tip and trick that everybody loves. So let's do that. Yeah, see. All right, so if you don't have these, pinking shears, and you can't get them, and the ones that you get are the big zigzags, you can't get the smaller one, but you want to have, the stamp look, these are from the Dollar Tree. These are dog scissors, but they're really what's known as thinning shears. And if you take these and you cut out your square, you kind of get all these little jagged pieces on the end. So then if you just take your scissors and just trim those to an even length, pretty close, and ink it up. You get that stamp look. Okay? They're $1.25. Get it at the dollar store. It'll do that thing. I got to see what's on this tape. This is a brand new roll of tape. I haven't even opened it yet. Let's open it and see what we get. I got some numbers. That's cool. It says tape roll, but it doesn't say what it is. So looks vintagey to me. Let's find out what it is. I don't know if it looks like this all the way through or not. Let's find out. Okay, let's see. Oh, it's peel back. Oh, no, it's not. Look.
Okay.
Oh, this is cool. This is cool. That's probably why I bought it, because it was cool. But you know what? I wouldn't keep it like this. I think I would cut it into sheets. Oh, I like it. Okay. All right, that's cool. I like it. All right, we're going to put this back, roll it all up. It's peel back. We'll take a little piece of it. Yeah, this little piece right here. We'll just take a little piece. Whoop. Okay. Bring that up. Put that on there. Okay, let's see. All right, I want to get rid of this. I don't want this part. Okay, got that. Okay, let's do this. Okay, let's peel. Go back off. Oh, it peels nice. Okay. We'll put this down. We're just putting a little bit on here, you know. Actually, I wanted to cover that up, and I haven't done it, so we'll put some washi tape up there. Here we go, right? Yeah, what a joke. Okay. Yeah, that's the extent of my washi tape addiction. I will actually buy stuff that's washi tape, and I don't even know what it is. That's why I do no washi November. It's the 1 month out of the year I don't go washi crazy. I'm not even allowed to go over to Daiso and buy it. I'll tell you what, though, my 1st of January order. Wow! Okay. Do this little guy. There. I don't know. This probably needs more, but I'm not ready for it yet. Let's flip it. Is that pencil? Did we get pencil all over everything in this book? Yeah, that's pencil too. How the hell did we do that? I don't know. Does anybody know? No, probably not. This page needs to come up just a little bit. Oh, hot flash, having a hot flash. Riding a heat wave, a personal heat wave. Okay. La da 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 di da di da di da di da 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 da. Let me do something with that. That is way too big for this page. Okay. What do we got? What do we got here? So up there we just have that. That'll work. And let's see. This needs to be backed. Okay, we're gonna glue this down. cut this out. And then we'll trim it on the trimmer. And then do all the stuff.
Hi, this is Mike with Cox Business Support, calling reference to number 3217-8616. I was able to speak to you, Paul, about this. It's like I did not receive from the customer equipment. I wanted to follow up and see what the next steps would be for this. And they didn't see any loops on the circuit as well. So I wanted to check with you on the next steps that we're proceeding with on this ticket. If and when you get
Round,
the opportunity,
round. I know I said we were going to chafer a lot of these, but
we can be reached 24/7 at 1-877.
when I'm tucking them in, I kind of like to round off.
I think using Cox Business
So on
Support
this page,
and
I don't want, it's a small page, so I don't want to take up all the space that I would normally have for writing. So what I'm going to do is just put this little envelope up here, which is writing space, which covers this side and gives us some stuff over here. And then I'm just going to tuck this in right underneath it, and that's it. We're done. I'm leaving this one alone. Less is more or less. All right, so we've done a lot of work today. Where are we at? Let's see what we've done. So we did, God, we have done a lot of work today. We have done 1, 2, 3, 4 journaling card, 5 tag, 5 pages here, 6, 7 journaling card, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We've done 15 pages today. I think that's enough for one day. Yeah. All right. So this is section B. We can still flip over here. Okay, that's section B. We're going to be working on that more again tomorrow. Ooh. So let's see. I want to do some stuff with this. I just don't know what I'm going to do with it yet. So we're going to keep it out. Yeah, this stuff lives on my desk for the next couple of days. Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday. It pretty much lives here. And then I put it away. And then I pull it all back out and go, why did I put this away? It's such a pain in the butt. Okay. There. Okay. This goes over here. And please put this all away. I mean, obviously it has to go away for, at some point because I have to work here. Good Lord, put this all away. Okay, this guy goes in here. Go in there where you belong. Okay, this down here. Put this signature back in the bin too, because if I don't put that back in the bag, Harry will steal it. He's like that. He's a very bad kitty. All right, put these up. That goes over there. That goes over there. This goes back up here. And that goes over there. He steals my glue bottles too. Let's see. All right, let's get the book. We need the book. Book. Yeah, I think we broke a record today. That's a lot of pages. Okay. But it was just flowing, All right. February. Tomorrow is the craft with me. We're going to be making some book page tags because I'm all out. We're also going to, tomorrow's Bridgerton. The release of the second part of Bridgerton. I can't wait to watch it. The second part of season 4. And this week we had one pocket 2 ways, which was it's a basic video, but we did it in 2 different ways, just so you guys could see it. We're going to do Friday Night Nuts, which comes on at 7 p.m. on Friday. That is, I believe Patty Ann is joining me for that one. Then, of course, we have Mixed Media. Sunday Fun Day, I'm going to announce number 5 in our Projects of 26 challenge, the 5th one. And so far this month, we've done 2. We do them on the 1st and the 15th of every month. And week 3 was a free play, which you could make anything that you wanted, but you had to include either crayons or oil pastels, gelatos, that kind of thing. Number 4, the 4th challenge, was to use a playing card and use some kind of finger paint. For the love of Bambi, I forgot my stupid playing card again. I'll try to remember for tomorrow. I'll put it on the list with the pack the Etsy order. Back to March 21st, because I think we're going to be here at least, I mean, this is the last week. I think we're going to be here at least 2 more weeks, finishing up this one. So I want to give myself, a little wiggle room there. So if you would like to, if you'd like to have a journal, all you have to do is write your idea down on a card, and 3x5 card or piece of paper, whatever. Don't put anything on it that tells me who it's from. Just print it on there and send it to me. When Buggy and Hubbard get them in the mail, they rip them open and just bring me the cards, so I don't know who they're from. And when the time comes, I will pick one of these, and I randomly pick one, and I'll make your journal, and we'll do that, and I will make your journal, and when I'm done, I will send it to you. No charge. And next week is a Mixed Media Mini Morsels Monday, which means we have a video the following Wednesday. And we've got a couple of other videos coming up that are pretty cool. And I am posting into April right now. Like I said, I have 3 or 4 projects that I just finished I just finished editing the video. I have to do the post editing on them and get them posted up. And then I have one that I just have completely got to start from the beginning. I haven't done any editing on that one yet. So I will get all that stuff done, and we'll get it out. And then next month, we're going to have our regularly scheduled sale, which I think we're going to move to the 8th because Hubbard works on Saturday. So I think we're going to move it to the 8th, which is the daylight savings time. And we're also going to be having, probably shortly thereafter, I don't know, maybe closer to the end of the month so that it's ready to go for April. But we do have that die sale coming up for the cartridge dies. That's it, guys. That's all I got. Listen, if you're new here and you haven't done so already, hit the button for me and subscribe. Why not, right? Push the button. If you would like to cyber stalk me, that's pretty simple. You can get a copy of my schedule here on the YouTube channel or in my Facebook group. You can get to my Facebook group by going down to the description. Click on the more, and it gives you everything you need to cyber stalk me. Literally all of my socials are down there. Just click on any one of those, and it's going to get you a link to take you where you want to go so you can, cyber stalk me. That's it, guys. That's all I have. Until I see you again, stay hydrated, stay warm, stay well. I love you guys. Okay? Bye, guys. Bye. Bye.